Welcome to another edition of GSC's Digital Network Update Show presented by Florida's Space Coast. Remember, you can head to visitspacecoast.com to learn more about a vacation to remember.
This is Dallas Dickey, quarterback at the University of West Georgia. Be sure to watch the Wolves play this Saturday live on ESPN3 and the Watch ESPN app.
Welcome to this GSC Digital Network Update Show. I'm Jim Cavall, and we get started on the gridiron with the newly released regional rankings for the NCAA Division II's Region 2, as West Georgia not only leads the way as the number one team in the national polls, but they're also Super Region 2's number one team. Right behind them is rival North Alabama, also from the Gulf South Conference. And GSC has a third team and a fourth team in there, and number 6 regionally ranked Valdosta State and number 8 regionally ranked Florida Tech. We'll see which teams get the nod for the 2015 NCAA Division II football championships. That's coming up a little bit later this month. Meanwhile, the Gulf South Conference had a very busy week on the gridiron as West Georgia defended its number one national and regional ranking on Saturday, posting a 38-21 victory at Mississippi College. UWG moved to 9-0 for the first time since 2000, rolling up 311 yards on the ground, led by LaMarcus Frank's 109-yard effort. The Wolves can guarantee themselves at least a share of the first GSC title since 2000 with a win at Florida Tech this weekend. Number 19 North Alabama got back on the winning track, cruising past Delta State at home, 43-17. The Lions racked up 555 yards of total offense, while their defense held DSU to just 42 yards on the ground. Quarterback Luke Wingo had a hand in 4 total touchdowns, led by 356 yards and 3 scores through the air. UNH travels to Shorter this weekend. Number 23 Valdosta State and West Alabama locked horns in Valdosta, Georgia in Game 8 of the GSC TV Game of the Week package. VSU broke the third place tie in the league standings by running away from UWA in the final 15 minutes with 21 points in the fourth quarter. The win made David Dean the winningest head coach in school history via his 76th all-time victory. The Blazers journey to Delta State on Saturday for a big matchup with the Statesmen. Florida Tech remained tied with UNA for a second place in the GSC standings, clipping Shorter at home 28-24. The squads combined for 548 rushing yards, but freshman Antoine Haynes made the most noise, running for a school record 248 yards on a school record 28 carries. The Panthers remain at home on Saturday, hosting number 1 West Georgia. We're going to be crowning a GSC football champ, a GSC men's soccer champ, a GSC women's soccer champ, and a GSC women's volleyball champ all this fall, all right here on the GSC website, gscsports.org, and on GSC Digital Network with our update shows. We'll have highlights, news, notes, standings, and all that and more each week on this show, and you can catch it live each day on the gscsports.org website. For everyone at the Gulf South Conference, thanks for checking out this week's GSC Digital Network Update Show.
This is Mark Cato, quarterback at Florida Tech. Be sure to watch the Panthers play live this Saturday on ESPN3 and the Watch ESPN app.
We'd like to thank our friends at Florida's Space Coast for presenting each week's update on the GSC Digital Network. And until next time, I'm Jim Cavall, and this has been your GSC Digital Network Update.